God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Welcome back. I'm Carissa, and this is Carissa's Confirming Corner. And today we're going to talk about how to relax, relate, and to release. Now, it's the devil's job to keep us stressed and worried about things that we cannot control. God wants us to relax and to find rest in Him, knowing that He's in control. When Jesus was on the ship and the storm was coming, the people were in a panic, and He was asleep. They rushed and woke Him up and said, "Do you not care that we're about to perish?" He asked them why they had such little faith, and He just spoke to the wind and said, "Peace, be still." Jesus wants to have that same faith to be able to sleep through the storm. You cannot control the wind. You cannot control the rain. So why are you trying to control it? We easily have faith in things that we can control, but when it's beyond our control, that's when we lose faith. But then you have to ask yourself, if that's the case, you only have faith in yourself. Therefore, you become your God. You must have faith in God. Faith is what is not seen. We must have faith in Him and rest in His arms and let Him have control. He said, "Come, all you who are burdened and heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Allow Him to give you rest. Then we must relate. We cannot control the problems that come. Some we cause on our own, but they all have come and were sifted through the will of God. So God knew they were coming, and He already made a way for it. So we must relate to it. We say, "Okay, God, this has happened. Now what do I need to do? What is it that I need to learn from this? What is it that I need to do different?" Because every problem brings a lesson. Relate to it. You cannot go in the past and change it. You only can go forward. So relate and find out what you can do from henceforth. Then you must release. Release. Every day that you don't release, you're carrying burdens on top of burdens on top of burdens. You must release those things. God said, "Cast your cares upon Him, for He cares for you." He wants us to cast them. Why is it that we always lay them down at the altar, but we walk away from the altar with them still in our hands? God has released the shackles, but yet still we're still holding on to the chain. From daily burdens piling on, but yet still we saying, "God, bless me. God, I want my blessing." But how can you receive your blessing with your hands caught into problems of today, of yesterday, of last week, last year? We must release. Nightly, me and my children, we release. We say, "God, we release the cares of today so we can receive the blessings of tomorrow." You must learn to release. I challenge you to relax, relate, and release. Find rest in God and cast your cares on Him, for He cares for you. For He knew you, He created you, He knew the problems were coming, and He already made a way. You must have faith that it will come. I pray this was a blessing to you. Please click subscribe below and tell someone. And remember, when you're down to nothing, God is up to something.